Hello everyone, my name is DustInLint, and welcome back to episode number 2 of my Faster Than Light Advanced Edition Let's Play. So we'll just get started here real quick. So my goal was to try and activate one of those two things there. Let's maybe get some more reactor power, get that going as well as that. Let's jump to another sector. I don't like the fact that we don't have a whole lot of options other than going a long path around or through the nebula there, but we'll take the long path around because I really don't want to deal with the nebula right now. We will attack the slaver scum. Okay. So we'll go after that, and we should probably get our Artemis on their weapons. Just because a beam weapon could cause some pretty heavy damage to us, and they're okay. As much as I would like to have scrap, I need to start collecting other aliens in order to unlock one of those achievements to unlock the new layout for this ship. So we will accept their offer of huts. And huts, you can be our shields man. I like the idea of that. So we will save this layout right here, and we will jump to, this is stress beacon. And we find, locate a nearby human mining colony where an unknown disease has spread violently. They are setting up a quarantine to contain it, but a riot has broken out. Okay, I have mixed feelings about this prompt because if we succeed, some pretty good stuff's gonna happen for us. If we fail, we can still have something really good happen for us. Let's see. With no fear of catching the disease, your NG crew member helps reassure and organize the infected humans. Calmed by its extensive knowledge of human physiology, the infected submit to the quarantine in the hopes that a cure can be found soon. The colony leaders offer a reward for helping to prevent an ugly incident. We get 2 fuel, 3 missiles, and 13 scrap. Not bad. Okay. We'll visit this unvisited location, and what do we find? You detect 2 ships, one chasing the other. Scanners show the pursuer is a pirate. We will aid the civilian ship. You power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. Okay, so you have a missile and a ion beam. We'll have our Artemis go on that and our burst laser go on that as sort of the usual for us, and hopefully we get our shot off soon. They will probably fire before we get a chance. Oh, yep, and there goes that. Okay, but you know what, we also wrecked everything of theirs in the same process, so I don't feel too bad about that. And we will get that. Awesome. He destroyed that pirate scum. Let's contact the civilian ship, and it seems the crew did not survive the assault. You take what you can from the remains of the ship. Oh, I've never actually read that prompt that closely before. It's kind of sad. The fact that they just kind of are dead. Right now, as much as I would want to get second level shields sooner rather than later, blast doors seem like a really good idea right now. So we'll do that. Okay, and then we'll focus on the shields after that. Your scans reveal an ore refinery and several factories, all standing still and empty. No life signs detected. Okay, an empty beacon, not the end of the world. We'll jump here and find And especially while our pirate ship approaches you, hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go free unharmed. We can either draw straws and send a crew member over to the slavers, or we will never surrender one of our crew members to the slavers. We will not surrender to the slavers because this is another chance for us to possibly get... Okay, this is another chance for us to possibly get another crew member if we don't just straight up destroy them, which I hope I don't do. Okay. Oh, that was some hull damage I would much rather not have taken, but they're down with that, so we should be able to take them out fairly easily now. They don't have any weapons coming at us, and we have their shields. Okay, another NG. NG are invaluable members for your team, though, you have to say, so we'll accept that offer. And you can... Ooh, I didn't even have anyone in the weapons there. That was really bad and dumb of me to do. We will... You can go into sensors. And you can go over to there. We will save these locations. We will jump. Sure, let's jump over here. See what we find. This beacon has been built for a nearby civilian space station. No one hails your ship. Let's go here. Maybe we'll find something. You detect a rebel automated ship nearby. It does not engage and seems to be patrolling around a long-range sensor station. Attack the automated ship to get these to the sensor station. Let's do that. They have some stuff that is a little bit worrisome, but you know, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Yeah, we should be able to take care of that pretty easily. Okay, single beam that missed, and we will take down their weapons. Awesome. No, I don't want to restart my computer, Vast. Please don't do that right now. Well, that was an annoying pop-up, but that's fine. We are about to take out this ship, and we will... Oh, okay. Thought we weren't going to take them out there for a second, but we're doing good. You access the recent scans from the unguarded station. Your map has been updated with details of the surrounding area. 14 scrap as well. We can go to here for... Nope, not going to deal with the solar flares. Nope. And the store we can't really do anything at. If I... let's see here. Yeah, we don't really have anything that we could sell anyways, so let's just go to the exit. And, you know, not a bad first sector. We upgraded our doors, and we... Oh, okay. Small platform orbits near the beacon. It looks like a fueling station of some sort, and it cheerfully broadcasting reasonable prices in a spectrum of frequencies and languages. This is normally a trap, but I'm going to do it anyways, in the off chance that we actually get something good from this. You dock, and the fuel station staff to begin refueling. We could either wait for them to finish or blast doors, seal the blast doors. One can never be too careful when docked, but we'll do that. Pirates hidden on the station are confounded by your security locks, turning an attempted ambush into a fish-in-a-barrel firefight. You take control of the station and take its fuel reserves. 5 fuel. Awesome. Okay. I'm glad that that turned out the way it did. And I really don't want to deal with solar flares, so we are just going to go to the next sector, which is a civilian sector. Oh, I really should have checked to see what the other sector was in case we could have gotten something good from them. We will... Ugh. I really wish I could make use of these stores, but I'm just going to have to go to unvisited locations right now. And, oh great, it is a ion storm as well. You find 2 heavily damaged ships floating nearby. The remains of a battle. You begin to harvest some usable debris when you hear the sounds of someone beaming aboard, followed by the shouts of a boarding party. So we got a good bit of resources from that, but we also have to deal with a bunch of boarding assholes. So we will do our best to deal with them in a quick and efficient manner. Wow, they are actually surprisingly strong there. You should make your way up into here. And I might, yeah, let's just have everyone go up there. Wow, okay, so of course the person who's hurt the most does not go in there, of course. Okay, he didn't die, that is good news for us. Oh, and it's not even up and running right now. Okay, that could have been really bad for us, but luckily things are not turning out the way I thought they would. Okay, so they're trying to split up in that direction over there. That's fine. We will try and starve them of oxygen there. Looks like as if they were beginning to get ever so slightly oxygen starved. We will close that door, and we will... No, I don't want to close that one. I want to have you go in here. Ugh, okay. I need you to go over here, you to go into here. And is that it for all the enemies? I don't hear any more struggling, so I'm going to assume that was everyone. And I'm just going to wait for oxygen levels to come back a little bit. And we will go into here. Okay, good, good, good. We will start repairing this as fast as possible. And... okay, we will return to our original positions. And we should be good to go. Although I am going to try and get second level shields ready to be invested in soon. We will jump and we will go to this location. Yeah, we'll go to that one. The only benefit from going through that ion area is 5 fuel for 1 drone that I don't even use. Sure, why not? Like I was saying, the only benefit from going through that nebula is that it slows the rebels' pursuit of us, which is something I'm always more than happy about. Mercenaries, the captain of the ship claims he can provide services as long as you've got the scrap. We're gonna fight them, and mercenaries are worse than rebels. The only honorable course is to engage the mercenary in battle. What do they have? They have a single beam and laser. That's still not super reassuring. So what I will do is I will fire the Artemis into there, and we will go like that with our beam weapons and hope that we land our missile and then our shields there afterwards. Okay, so there that goes. Okay, so we did miss. That wasn't great. I don't feel bad about using another missile. Luckily they didn't penetrate our shields in the proper order. Okay. Okay. We seriously need to get... I'm not going to use another missile just to try and get down their weapons. That just seems like a waste. Okay, there we go. A fire's going in there. That's going to be hard for them to deal with. And the shields are also down at the moment. Oh, and a fire spread. Yes. Okay. Trying to power up its FTL, but I'm sorry to say it, but you are not going to be getting out of here. I hope. Yes. Okay, there we go. I didn't feel bad about using that last missile, just in case they were to jump and then I couldn't catch up to them for whatever reason. That would have been the worst case scenario. So we will now jump to here. And overall, I have to say I feel pretty good about this so far. You're both humans. I can't afford you. And I don't want to hire you. I want to try and hire other aliens. Okay, this could be really, really bad for us. A rebel captain appears on the screen. I thought we had been doomed to backwater assignments. This is my chance to get back in command's good graces. Charge the weapons. Okay, so they have a single beam and a bomb. The bomb is a little bit concerning. If I can get this one missile off there, that would be great. Otherwise, I'm not overly concerned. This pulsar is a little bit concerning. And ion pulse imminent. I figured that was going to happen. Okay. But we got everything down that we would want to have down there. And our weapons didn't go down either. Excellent. Okay, so we will fire one shot off into their cloning bay. There we go. They're trying to escape. We will not accept surrender. Sure, let's send one missile off into their engines, and there we go. Now they can't escape even if they wanted to. And we will just go for their shields again, and there we go. Get 29 scrap and some fuel and a drone part. I definitely do not feel bad about that. We need to jump out of here before that goes off again, and sure, let's go here. Gives us some options of where we want to jump to next. Let's aid the civilian ship again, and it's pirates. I think it's always pirates for that, if I remember correctly. And we will... What do they have? Oh, they do have a missile thing. So I will send weapons over there, and I will go for their shields. And they're going to try and board us. You know, I don't feel bad about doing something like this and going like that. Starving that area of oxygen, and he's going to try and make his way into there. I don't know why he would. Okay, that hurt us a little bit there, but that's okay because their shields are down. They're going to be busy trying to repair that. And we are going to open that up. Okay, that was close to hitting something very important, but luckily it didn't. We will go for their piloting system now, or actually no, let's just go for their engines. And we will get that off. There we go. Okay, so now we just have to deal with this guy. Let's contact the civilian ship. Hopefully we get some more scrap, and we get scrap and a stun bomb, which I'm probably not going to use myself, but I'm going to sell that. And I feel really good about that now. Like, really, really good. Okay, and we will close all doors. And Rockman, can you please just die already? Kozar, that's, yeah. Kozar, could you please go and die already? That would be awesome. And we will start repairing that. Maybe just go over there and help make that ever so slightly faster. And I really hope we find... was it 2? I just needed 1, I think, to get the next level of shields going. Yeah. Okay. So my next focus, I think, will be trying to get up to the dodge chance of 25 from this. So that's another 3 upgrades. That seems like quite a feat, but I believe it's at 25% that you start getting a, or if you try and go past the 25%, then the cost effectiveness ratio starts dropping dramatically, which does not sound great to me at all. And you can get capped up to 45% evade if you do that. So that seems pretty good for the amount of scrap they would put in to make that effective. We'll go over here, see what there is. You detect a rebel automated ship nearby. It does not engage and seems to be patrolling. Sure, we'll do this. And they have a beam and another beam. I don't think they should be able to hurt us if that's their setup, but I'm not 100% sure. They might be able to get the occasional hit in on us. Okay, their shields are partially down. Yeah, I don't think that they should be able to hurt us at all, as long as I keep avoiding every odd shot. Okay, and we will get that down. We'll go for their weapons now. We'll go for their engines. Okay. Oh, we actually shot down their drone by accident. Not going to complain about that at all. Huts. You're getting skills fairly quickly. Okay, and we will go for the weapons now. Yeah, we'll go for the weapons. And that should be it with this next burst. Wow, we shot down the drone as soon as it popped up again. That doesn't happen very often, to say the very least. I kind of want to just save up to get that, and then I'll worry about the reactor power afterwards. There's a lot of ships. Yeah, we'll do this. Intervene and defend the outpost? Yeah, I think we'll do that. Yeah. The rebels responds to your threat. I don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleet. They move in to engage. Okay, so what do they have? They have a triple burst beam like us. That's a little bit scary. And a small bomb. That's also a little bit terrifying. We will send our missile for their weapons room and just go on their shields with our main burst laser and see if we can get to town on that. We should get a good reward if we can get through this. Okay. Oh, they managed to get our oxygen. That is not great. But at the same time, let's just do that just to be extra safe. And there we go. Now I will go for their piloting. Yeah, let's go for the piloting. Oh, and we should return you guys to your positions. And that was a really unwise decision to put your injured guy up there. Well, other than the fact that he was dying of oxygen deprivation, but now the ship breaks apart and you quickly salvage what you can, a good bit of scrap, and the outpost hails you. The pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. Awesome. Awesome. I don't think we could have expected a better reward from that. Okay, so we will get almost up to our ideal dodge opportunities there, and we will go to this location and see what we have. I kind of really hope we find more weapons soon, but I'm not overly concerned about that right now. Okay, they are going to hack our shields. That is not great. Okay, they missed. Excellent. Okay, kind of really wish... You know what? We are going to send that on to that. Because... why? Because we can. And why? Oh, I guess we're still technically stunned. And okay, get rid of that. Oh, we don't have any weapons going right now. Okay, that is not good. We need those up ASAP. And why aren't my shields? Oh, because that's the thing, temporarily disabled by the enemy or location. That's why. Okay. We will send that into there when that gets repaired. And we will send everyone back to their normal locations. Although, honestly, you should probably get healed up a little bit. And, okay, they're able to hack again. That is not good for business. Okay, but they also don't have any more weapons. That is not good for their business. And our next weapon shot should get them down. Okay, we will do that, and you can go there, and maybe you can go into there. There we go. That's that dealt with. 28 scrap. That should be enough to get the last reactor bar for fully powering our engines to the way that I want them to be, and we will return everyone to their locations and jump to... Okay, we can still make it to the exit from here. That is excellent. I was a little bit afraid about that. We can't even pay their toll, so we will have to reject their offer. Too bad, you will regret this decision. I highly doubt it. A Single beam and laser, they can't even hurt us. Okay. That is the ideal situation. We may as well start that up in case I do something with it, but I think I'm only going to be focusing on their shields. That is the most likely scenario that I'm seeing for us right now. There we go. The shields are down now. But he will probably repair them to the point where they can go back up before I can fire off another laser. Never mind. They are completely down now. Let's go for their piloting system then. No engines. And then we'll go for their shields again after that. They're trying to engage their FTL, but it is futile. Okay. We just need to get one more round off here, and there we go. The rock pirates have been dismantled. They explode, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap metal. We will... Okay, how much do I need? I need 100 for level 3 shield barriers. And 55 for the reactor power for that as well. That should be doable. Probably by the next sector. And we will just keep going on our way. Oh, scanners are showing intelligent life forms on a nearby planet. No match for them can be found in the database. Investigate. You land a small shuttle on an enormous field whose only occupants are small, brightly colored, six-legged, horse-like animals. Could they be what your scans picked up? Let's try and communicate with them peacefully. Awesome. None of your attempts to communicate seem to work. They just stare at you silently. As you prepare to leave, one of the creatures canters forward and forcefully nudges you away from the ship. He seems to want you to follow him. Eventually, they guide you to an old NG ship's crash site. Inside, you are able to find and reactivate an NG. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Where are we going to have him? We are going to have him on doors, I guess, because that's the only other operatable system that we have right now. And we will save our locations. And are we almost at a full crew already? Yeah, we can only have one more person before we have a full crew. Kind of wish we had something, or had more variety in our people, but you can't always get what you want. NG homeworlds usually, almost always give a good supply of scrap. You know what? We'll go to the store and sell our stun bomb. Was that what it was called? Yeah, stun bomb for 22 scrap. Not bad. They don't really have anything I'm overly crazy about. Maybe the hacking if we could get that, but that's not going to be an option for us. Clearly, we will just fix up and be on our way. Yeah, I like that. And where are we now? The complex arrangement of ship hulls and FTL drive capacitors floating about in space suggests the NG were here not too long ago, but no longer. So an empty space. We will go to this unvisited location before going to the distress beacon. And we find, you arrive at a Zoltan research facility. They say they are researching genetics distortion due to the stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. They ask if your crew has the time to undergo a few scans. Let's participate in their study. As soon as you dock, pirates burst on board and a hostile ship appears on the radar. You hear the Zoltans yell in the distance, "We're being held hostage." Okay. So we'll have to deal with those guys there. Yeah, let's have that going on there. They have a triple shot beam. That's not great. And 2 people in our main cockpit area. That is also not great as well. Especially since how we don't really have a whole lot of strength as far as our crew. I think this is what I'm going to do. Everyone can go like that. I'll open up these doors and we will try and starve them of oxygen. Try to. It's going to take a long time for to make it all the way over there. In fact, oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to open up that door, so that's why that wasn't going. We will send another burst laser off in there, and they only have the stunner going now. I don't mind that at all. Okay. Oh, sure, we'll use one missile again. And there we go, no more of those things. Let's just close this. Close, okay, they are dead. And we get a lot of scrap and a defense drone Mark 1. That's actually excellent. We will dispatch of those guys right about now. We should close all of our doors, and you two, once the oxygen levels are good, can go into there. You two can go into here and heal, and then we will return everyone to their positions once everyone's healed up. And we should, honestly, let's get that right away. We're not going to have a whole lot as far as reactor power when it comes to if we ever want to get more weapons, which that is something we will definitely want to do, is more weapons. For now, though, we will engage. Haha, I knew someone would fall for our dastardly trap. It appears this distress beacon was nothing but a decoy for a pirate ambush. Okay, so what do they have? They have a single burst beam and a ion charger. I don't know how to feel about that. For the time being, we will just focus on their shields and see what happens. I'm not overly concerned about that at the moment. Okay, depends on how fast that goes off. We'll just send another one onto the shields room. And okay, double miss, that's excellent. Okay, and let's just keep auto firing in the shields. Seeing how they seem to be having a lot of difficulty even landing a shot off on us. But we are also having some difficulties hitting them. I feel bad about this, but I'm going to do that. Okay, they just lost their Zoltan. I definitely don't feel as bad about that now. There we go. They are trying to escape, but we will hit their engines with an Artemis. And don't miss. Oh, yes. Okay. There we go. Who leveled up? I think both our engine person and our pilots did, and that is their ship destroyed. We get 29 scrap. Kind of wish we got a better reward, but not the end of the world. We will jump to the... yeah, we'll jump to this location. Okay, let's participate in this study. This time it goes off without a hitch, so we will get that. And we now have 3 levels of shields. That is a very good place to be in, especially in Sector 3. However, once again, the need of weapons is always ever prevalent. They don't have any boarding, so they do have a triple shot, which is a little bit concerning. Not gonna lie. But other than that, I don't feel too bad about using one missile for their weapons broom. There we go. Okay. Let's try that again. All of their weapons are going to be offline. There we go. Let's go for the weapons again, because that Mantis will take a very long time to repair that. And we should get another shot off on here. Oh, they are in trouble. 3 fires lit all off at the same time. Let's actually go for that. There we go. We dispatched of them fairly easily. Let's attempt to contact the civilian ship. We get another NG. Okay. I don't even know where to put you. Maybe in the medical bay, I guess? Sure. And let's start upgrading our weapon control. because that is something that we will definitely need at some point. When will we need it? Who knows? But hopefully pretty... Well, we will need it pretty soon. We just don't really... We haven't really had any opportunities to benefit from weapons. You receive a distress call from a nearby energy ship. Its essence requested danger present imminent destruction. You approach to find a Mantis ship assaulting the small energy space station. You prepare for a fight. Okay, so they do have boarding. I'm not sure what they have for weapons. The weapons, honestly, are not concerning at all. So what we will do is send him all the way up there. It'll take him a while, but I believe we should be in good standing. Oh, double miss. That is not what I need right now. Jack, you need to go over there, and that Mantis will be dead. We will heal up a little bit, and there we go. We'll just keep firing on the shields, because as far as I know, they will not be able to get through our shields with just a ion stunner. And that is very good for us. They'll probably try docking us again, unless I go for their teleporter, which I most likely do. Oh, they got off before I could do that, unfortunately. So we'll just deal with that right now. Oh, yes! Couldn't have asked for a better scenario there. We will take care of that Mantis. Okay. We're definitely going to have to try and heal some people after this fight, but not the end of the world. Let's attempt to contact the NG. We get some more fuel. Not bad. Okay, so who needs to be healed? You need to be healed. And who else needs to be healed? First of all, let's just go like this. And then you can go into here and heal up until you are ready to go back to your weapons room. And who is that? Mikhail. Oh, you're so close to being better at weapons. Yeah, we'll go here, see what we find. Maybe we'll be lucky enough to find a... Ooh, okay. That was rather fortunate for us. Equipment, I need 3 power. That should be doable. That should definitely be doable. Let's... okay. I'm gonna go here. This is starting to get a little bit more risky. Okay, you stumble across a forward scout for the rebel fleet. They're trying to escape right off the bat. I don't blame them. They don't have the greatest for defenses. We will go for their engines and piloting system right away. If we get both of those offline, then they will be in some serious trouble. Although that missile, good, we avoided it. Okay, they will not be able to do anything to us now because they'll be far too busy repairing that. We might have to use one more. Okay, that was not a good thing for them to get there. There we go, the weapons are now down. We will go after that and send another Artemis to in there. Okay, we only need another 3 shots. Let's get their engines down. Okay, delayed again. Excellent. We'll go for engines one last time. And I think we should be able to get them here. I think I used 2 missiles. Not the greatest, but we took them down. Their ship breaks apart, and you are relieved to know that you are still one step ahead of the fleet. Let's... Okay. I need another good little bit of scrap, before being able to even have the capability of using the Heavy Laser Mark II. Okay, we will go to the exit, and I think that'll be the last thing that we can do before having to jump out of this sector. Let's attack the rebels. Okay. They are pretty well equipped here, but at the same time, nothing that I really need to worry about. And what I might do here is just take a little bit from our engine so we can get that going, and then just send everything. Okay, they disabled our engines even more. That I wasn't expecting, but that shouldn't matter. With their weaponry, they can't even take down what we have. We'll go heavy on their shields, and oh yes, okay. That is exactly what I was hoping would happen. Where do we go for next? We will go for piloting next. Okay. There we go. We killed off that guy. Next we'll go for the shields again, because they can't even avoid us. The fire will spread through their ship slowly but surely, and we have won this fight without any problems at all. There we go. Heavy Laser Mark II, everyone. We got a good bit of scrap there. I think just enough to... Actually, no, we're actually 10 scrap short, so we'll try and steal the civilian supplies. We get enough scrap to get the other thing that I wanted. What I might do instead, though, actually, is just get reactor power for the time being. Yeah, that's what I'll do instead. Because I don't feel overly committed to the Artemis right now. Welcome to a new set. Oh, I didn't even really pay attention to what I jumped to there, and that is something you should generally try and avoid doing. Okay, we're gonna go like that, and then jump over to there. The fleet is gonna be pretty close to us, but at the same time, we will fight this ship. Okay, they are definitely gonna try and board us, but that's not the end of the world. It'll only be a Rockman. I can handle Rockman. Of course, he would be in there right away, but that's fine. You're going to go for our engines to try and ruin any attempts of defending that we want. We will go heavy on... Oh, really? Only one hit? Okay, luckily that missed. Although, that looks like as if it's only a stunning bomb, which honestly is not that concerning. We will go heavy on their shields again. Please hit... Oh, okay, that was the ideal situation. What we go for now, we will go for the driving area next. Oh, that's actually an NG. I didn't even realize that. What we might do, we actually might just go for their shields. Ooh, okay. Yeah. There we go. We killed the Rockman, and their NG is definitely hurting. We should be able to get another good shot off here. And there we go. We will not accept the surrender. We get 42 scrap, 3 fuel, and 2 missiles. That is excellent. We will jump to this location now.